Putting the word out. 100,000 for the clown that stole my tools to be arrested and convicted. 200,000 for him to be arrested, convicted, and all my tools back.
You think you could steal from us and just walk away?
Yeah.
I'm putting the word out. 500 grand for this clown dead. 1 million alive.
I got robbed. And this pisses me off beyond belief because I thought I did everything right. Took every safety measure. I didn't. There was one fault to my trailer, and I thought it was impenetrable.
My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
Because the way I had everything set up. Typically, I have the excavator behind it with the boom, the arm, right in front of this door, right? It's about 6 inches away from this door. Well, you'll see later on in the video how they actually got it open, but I thought I was good. Guess what? Newsflash. The world always has something to tell you, and you're not good. I was not good. I learned the hard way. To the person watching this that stole my stuff, if you are watching, I don't know, you might have been a random person, but if you are watching, you taught me a valuable lesson, and I gotta say, I gotta give this to you, but I also gotta say, that will never happen again. Now, I just want to pop the door open and just show you what got stolen and how much got stolen. Because they hit me up. They hit me up pretty good. They dinged me pretty good. So this is what I came to. The trailer was completely empty. And they had taken all of my very valuable tools. So, for example, let's start in the back. I just bought 3 of these, brand new ones. There was one here and 2 of them here. And they took those. Obviously, they left the old one. I was surprised. I was like, wow, these guys have an eye out for stuff. They could tell this thing's probably only worth $200. But the new one, that's some money. They took all of my concrete tools. Everything. My little hand concrete tools. Like you see this one right here, that's a big one. It's a float. But I had Milwaukee boxes stacked with thousands of dollars in concrete tools. Little magnesium floats. Edgers, brass cutters for concrete, like groovers, and all that stuff is gone, baby. It's gone. They left my generator. They left my pressure washer, which I'm surprised that they left these. They left me a tire, which was very nice of them. Thank you very much, boys. Thanks for not taking the tire. Really appreciate that. It's a brand new tire. And then they came in here and they hit me up for every single one of my power tools. Everything. My drills, my grinders, my small grinder, my big grinder. I had a rebar cutter. They got that. They got me for my jackhammers, my Bosch jackhammers. The Bosch jackhammers were in there. And these things were used to dig plants. They took that. My big concrete breaker. They took that. They took, I just bought a brand new, literally, Jose went and spent $2,000 on it yesterday, a steel cutoff saw. They took that. They took my old one. They took all my blades for the concrete cutter. What else? I mean, there's so many other things that I'm sure I'm missing out on, but they completely swooped everything. Pew! Clean, baby, clean. And then I had, I'm very thankful I didn't not have a jumping jack in here, because I'm sure they would have taken the jumping jack. Those things are not cheap. Compactor. They got my compactor. I forgot about that. So all in all, these boys hit me up good. They got me. They took my levels. I had a bunch of little levels. All my stuff that was like vintage, they left. It's like they have a great eye for things. And I'm very surprised, impressed. I gotta say, to the thieves that got me, congratulations. You got me good. But this is what happened, okay? Check this out. Okay, pretend like this isn't here. This was put here. So there's been a road cleaning crew on this, and so we had to move the trailer, but it wasn't like this, right? This trailer was really flush up against the road, and it was very nicely put. All the wheels were locked. The dump truck was in front of it, and the dump truck was actually, check this out. So we had wheel locks on here. We took it off. Steering wheel lock goes on here, so that's locked. So these guys originally, they said, you know, It's going to be very difficult to get to the back. We're just going to steal the whole thing. So what they did is they came in here and they drilled this out right here. Also, how are you even going to steal this truck if you don't have the key? Imagine the door closed. This arm is right in the middle of it, maybe 6 inches away. So even if you cut the locks, you can't open the door because this arm is here. What these guys did, they hooked up a rope to the arm. Look at this. They hooked up this rope. They put it, I think they put it on a, I think they put this on a hitch. Okay? They put it on a hitch. And they turned this excavator. They literally turned it because this Mini was parked straight. This thing is literally crooked now. That is a professional job. This does not take amateurs to do this. And this is not a crew of 2. This is definitely a crew of 6, 7 people. Now, the second thing that makes me question professionalism is this right here. They literally drilled my ignition. They literally drilled this out. This was here. So they drilled that out, okay? Anybody, any moron knows that all Caterpillar keys are universal, but you can never start one of these things unless you have a code, bro. The code's right there. To the people that did this, you guys are absolute idiots. Freaking morons. So now, that's done. So there's 2 things that I question in professionalism, but this right here was very professional because any other person, like a normal person coming here and seeing this freaking arm right in front of this, and they're like, okay, this thing, it's going to be extremely hard. This thing weighs 10,000 pounds. It's going to be extremely hard to steal this thing. So a normal person would just walk away. But no, these guys were professional. Next, what they did is they came here and they cut my locks. Okay? That's not very difficult to do. Anyone can really do that. So now what I will do is I will put a hockey puck lock on here. I'll also put a hockey puck lock on that side. Jose knows more about the tools than I do.
So they took the 3 jackhammers that we used to have.
Oh yeah, the big jackhammers, yeah.
Yeah, the big one, we used to have a big jackhammer too.
Yeah, yeah.
The little hand jackhammer, I don't know how you call it, the Bosch one?
The Bosch one, right?
Yeah.
The one for like little stuff, for grout and stuff,
Yeah,
yeah.
they took 10 and 6 inches of skill saw.
Yeah, skill saws.
They took, I think, battery skill saw. Well, not skill saw, but Milwaukee skill saw.
Yeah.
They took like 3 reels, battery operated from Milwaukee.
Jose, what was it? Because you saw it first. What was your reaction when you first saw it?
Man, I didn't want to believe it, man.
Because he pulled up and all this shit was, and he was like, maybe someone's in the trailer.
I wanted to lie to myself what's going
Like
on.
one of us. But no one knows how to drive this thing besides you.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem. To turn the excavator on is you got to know what you're doing. So my thought is right here is that these guys, they knew what they're doing, even though they did some amateur moves, like drilling the lockout on here, drilling the lockout on the door. But this, you know, not a lot of people can do this. And where are the tire marks at? Jose found the tire marks. Oh, right there. That's a pretty fat tire.
That's what I'm telling you. You have to be
So there's
350.
there's one. Where's the other one?
They took it out already when they were.
Oh, they're cleaning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cleaning.
It looks like it right here.
Yeah, something
Right
over
there.
here used to be.
Yeah.
So that's why I know for sure that they were parked right behind the cat.
Right.
Mini.
Oh, and this is theirs too.
Yeah, that's what I did.
This is also theirs.
Yeah.
All right, boys. So that's it. Trailer is. They broke in my trailer. I got my stuff. When I called the 5-0, I said, hey, I need to report this. And he said, you need to be here. I need to get a story from the victim. And I told him, I'm like, hey, I'm not a victim. This didn't happen to me. It happened because of me. This happened for me. So I am not going to go into this deal feeling like the victim. I have taken extra measures. I got cameras, I got sound systems, I got audio systems, I got stuff that goes into my phone. I got bigger and better locks. I got GPS tracker on my trailer. I got GPS tracker on all my tools now. Everything is freaking wired. So the next person that steals my shit, you're going down, boy. You're gonna have to do something real quick. I'll tell you what. And to top it all off, I went around and all these neighbors. I found someone that has camera footage. Here is a sample. Here is something that the lady gave me. I'm still waiting on all of it. next video I post, it's gonna be the entire thing. How they broke in, how they got the stuff, what truck did they use. I got a license plate. I'll tell you the whole story. It's too crazy. I was so excited when I got the footage. So excited. I'm so pumped. So leave a like, leave a thumbs up, help a brother out, subscribe. This shit happens all the time, but I tell you what, to a normal person, this would happen. This would bankrupt them. To me, you steal my shit, let's go. I'll buy new shit. That's all I gotta say to that. Drop in comments if anyone stole your stuff. I'm really curious. How much did they get you for? Peace.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.